set it to that. Okay.
From all of us at Yoda Soda Creations podcast, girlfriends who have been successful recent, we have been having a good Derby Day, Free Comic Book Day, Star Wars Day, whatever you prefer.
Yeah. But yeah, been God this week. Oh, where do I even begin? So, let's see now. So I actually had Wednesday off from work. I then proceeded to let's just say I've been having back issues this past week since then. So that's been fun. But yeah, I've started a Pokemon Crystal. I've already gotten through the third gym. Whitney, easy. Like everyone's like, "Oh no, not the milk tank with rollout." Yeah, so Dunsparce, Dunsparce with rage and maxed out defense curl. I like two shot at it.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah. Also, I could have done the fourth gym, but like I thought like, oh right, Gen 2, you have to do like the burned tower or whatever before you can fight Morty. Not quite. That apparently that's only in crystal version. So whoops. Also funny thing happened, I was wrapping up the stream, like I did the whole outro bit, switched to the thanks for watching screen, and I was heading back off camera and it's like random encounter. Oh, Stantler, that's one of the things I need to catch. Like, whoop, back to the camera. Hey, yeah. Was walking back right into this thing, figured like, well, I'm still streaming, so may as well get this as well. So yeah, it's just, or I need to edit a video. Doesn't need a specific time. It has to be out tomorrow. But like, yeah, I'll be putting out a schedule update video tomorrow. Basically going over that, like, yeah, the week after Scarlet and Yellow finish up. Well, Scarlet for the main story anyway. I'll get, like I said, I'll get back to it eventually. I'll be moving on to Gen 2 as well as Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. But in the week between the start of that and the end of the other two games, I'll be doing a week of snack reacts. Basically, the Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday slots will each have their own episode. basically I kept forgetting to edit those videos. So I figured like, okay, yeah, just get them out of the way. It also gave me a bit more buffer time since I've actually been trying to do at least 2 hour streams. I kept it a bit short this time, but that's because I was under the assumption that I had to do like a mini side quest to do the next gym leader. Yeah. So yeah, Pokemon's been fun. Don't have to catch as many things this time, obviously. And I've been doing like the rare encounters or specific time of day encounters like off stream. I still record it. I'm just not doing it during a stream. Like I woke up at 7 this morning just so I could catch a whooper. I'm also gonna at some point try to catch Yanma, which has a 1% encounter rate. Unless there's a swarm happening, but yeah, I'm still waiting for a quillfish swarm, but no luck there yet. I also took a map of Johto and I've been marking down like, okay, this area, this Pokemon at this time of day at this percent encounter rate. Just so like while I'm playing, I can take a look at the map and see where I need to go to, continue filling out the decks. Although, part of me wants to like do a little bit of breeding and a little bit of off-camera friendship grinding by walking up and down a path endlessly. It's apparently for like every 512 steps you get one friendship point. Because, yeah, I have two Eevees, a Chansey, and a Golbat that need to evolve via friendship. And for the breeding, it's like, apparently Marie doesn't learn Thunderbolt naturally, but it can learn it if one of its parents is a Raichu with Thunderbolt, or a Pikachu, but whatever. And Spinarak can learn Psybeam, which, considering I'm going up against a Ghost type gym leader, might be useful. But yeah, been having fun and all that fun stuff. And actually, I decided to take the Pokemon Stadium games off the main schedule, and instead slot in the Let's Go Pikachu game, because like, I guess the in-game Pikachu also learned some unique moves specific to the game. So I figured like, sure, why not? It, it's a mainline game anyway, so whatever. As I like the Pokemon from Pokemon Stadium can be transferred forward anyway. Because, yeah, you have to delete Amnesia from Psyduck and Surf from Pikachu. I mean, okay, Pikachu can apparently learn Surf in later generations or something, I don't know. But, yeah, I'll just put the Pokemon Stadium games and the Coliseum games in the extras category. But yeah, I've been occasionally working on a little video for the whole series, but with that decision, I had to tweak it again. Like, okay, go back, edit the Gen 2 portion, take out the Stadium games, and yeah. But yeah, and other than that, work's been fairly light. Oh, next week's busy, and also I'll be working Sunday, so yay. Mother's Day brunch. Hey, extra money. So yeah, that was my week. Fairly productive. And yeah, might do another stream tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. Might record like a montage of me evolving some of the lower level evolution Pokemon that I've gathered so far. I'll think about it. Anyway, how was your week?
There's endurance protection, as well as kind of once again on the front. And when I had to mentally prepare myself for how much the past week would end up becoming,
Yeah.
my as I was I would mentally prepare myself for a quite a stint in terms of having the house to myself as parents went on an anniversary trip. I believe Idaho, maybe parts of Montana. According to what I heard prior. So I had the house to myself. Wednesday to receive reinforcement just for dinner, though. So I was having to also please keep track of myself. And,
Okay.
A few other things. I've been doing a little streaming. Such games. Hopefully that will get up within the coming week. Actually, I just finished the sheet just for and have time to serve before and have time to serve for a couple of family members showed up for Derby Day. Both cases I will detail later. But I definitely got a bit crazy towards the end. Seriously, if I can think of an extra day for Elder Fix away or
Yeah. Whew. Yeah.
better part of a week or so, but that was cleared. And since I got back, things have been slowly but surely getting back to normal.
Right.
And I managed to book myself a couple of events this month, so that was really take care of in the coming weeks. it, yeah. It's,
Yep.
over this week. It's gonna get live again in days come.
Okay. Well, yeah, looks like we got more pony. Huzzah! And yeah, this was an interesting one. Yeah. Yeah, apparently Zip was going through like, oh, look at the old photo books. Well, not really, but she really couldn't find a good picture that she liked. But yeah, Sunny's like, I don't really remember stuff from back then. Then suddenly, magic. Hey, look, a uh, a photo book, a magic photo book, a photo book that sucks you into your memories. We've been having a lot of books that suck you in lately. Like that seems to be a thing this season. So yeah, we get to go back down memory lane, and we actually get to see Sunny's mom, who was big on the whole "oh yeah, let's return magic to everyone" thing, and went off on a quest and was never seen again. They kind of imply that oh no, she died off camera, but I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up having her show up again as some sort of I don't know big twist reveal or something. And like, oh hey, look, you found your mom. Also, she grabbed a telescope out of the memory book, so that's a thing. You can just grab stuff out of there, or maybe it was. Yeah, I don't know. I know not the rules of this magic. But yeah, interesting episode. Also, Sunny had like a rainbow, the rainbow streak in her hair, which like apparently her mom also kind of had like the multicolored streak in her hair. But it's like, you know what? Just roll with it. Yeah, interesting episode.
Personal,
And
personal constellations reestablished. Uh, went to another one of those. Among the stars things.
yeah,
I,
hey, like getting more backstory backstory for Sunny is nice.
I guess we'll wait and see what happens in terms of the mother release.
Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah. Hmm.
But hey, new member to the team, Vanessa Sears.
Yep. And yeah, after a month away, we're back to the Boiling Isles. And this time around, sports! Namely, the fact that if you're the star player of a sports team, you could basically get away with anything. So, stuff we learned, aside from what I mentioned there. Yeah, Amity just. Amity has it bad for lose. Like, it yeah, it's very obvious. Also, apparently, Amity used to be the team captain until she got overly ambitious and decided like, okay, yeah, I went overboard. I'm just gonna call it quits now. And as well as having a valid criticism of Quidditch. If you have a thing where if you get it, you basically win, then what's the point of any of the other objectives? Yep. But yeah, so basically, ever since Willow and Amity became basically friends again, Willow's become popular, or at least more popular. Which, yeah, Amity's old groupie is like, yeah, does not like the not having attention bit that's going on right now, and decides to take it out on Willow. And of course, Lou's learning that this person mainly thinks in the terms of the sports game, challenges her to a match. And Willow did not sign on it. Willow did not sign off on this, but too late. And yeah, it's part of the blame goes to the fact that I guess Luz was watching a sports movie and figured like, oh yeah, through the power of montage, we can easily defeat them. And of course, having a montage talking about what a montage is, and yeah, that was a whole thing. But yeah, they end up getting hurt, and Luz like Amity got a bit over enthusiastic about the whole thing. So I decided like I'm rambling into recaps again. I need to stop doing that. Okay. Point is, through the power of friendship and working together and all that fun stuff, they managed to score the final point to get against the other team. Only for, like I said, the whole Quidditch thing happens, and but hey, losing those were being good sports, were being nice about it. So the other team's members, aside from the one, like, you guys are pretty cool. Pretty cool. That was a good game. Good feelings all around. As opposed to the one person who played sports to have a sense of superiority over everyone else.
a surprisingly pretty good twist, I will admit, to outdo the other twist.
Yeah. There's also a small subplot with Ida and Lilith, where they end up having a match against each other, and unfortunately, because Luz did a bit of cleaning, Ida is unable to cheat, but still manages to win anyway. But, darn, really needed to bring Ida in like arrest her and stuff. Like, you know what? Here, take this. Say I put up a really good fight. It's like, yeah, they're on opposing sides of the law, but like it, they do still care for one another, and it's nice that they keep reinforcing that.
Also, got another classic moment. Plankton! Crabs! SpongeBob!
Yep. But yeah, overall, like a really fun episode. Hey, we get to see the consequences of what's been going on so far with the reignited friendship between Amity and Willow, and the knock-on effects of such, with Willow becoming more popular as a result, and all that fun stuff.
And despite a certain stipulation for the sibling match, who do you providing a decent sub for that?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Luz definitely has a good head on her shoulders. Like, yeah, it's like you really can't argue with crazy. Yeah, that line just like, yeah. But yeah, that was episode 17. Two more, like, one more episode, and then we're at the finale, I believe. Yeah, two more. And I do believe it's a two-parter, so actually that might, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Something we need to look into for some adjustments. Also, good to see Emily finally getting a taste of the live school hangouts.
Yep.
Let's see her. Let's see her going to that particular house more often.
Yeah, it's like yeah, and once again, no major complaints about an episode. And yeah. Also, I found it funny that everybody watched the same sports film that Luz did.
Did wonder, let's see where if there's any. I get the feeling if there's any actual drags, they don't. Possibly won't feel too draggy.
Yep. But yeah, it's just it's kind of like Luz is trying to like say to the rest of them like, oh yeah, it's like one of those underdog stories. Like got the jocks that are the jerks, like, and like the underdog team that ends up snatching the victory at the end. And yeah, the one person definitely plays up the part of the really mean jock. And yeah, but like I said, it was nice to see that like the rest of the team, it's like they're all right.
And if it is true, they will hopefully there will be a bit more principles than just simple school rivalries.
Mm-hmm. Move that tab over there. Yeah, it's just nice having a series that's just like consistently good.
Okay, well, I've been watching a couple shows on Netflix. On a more marathon basis without barely any pauses.
Yeah. Right. So, getting into getting into the news for this week. Let me just see if we put out that. Um. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Trains. Right. Riot has disabled several Valorant skins due to a wall hack glitch. A future Starfield update is going to be bringing land-based vehicles. Ooh. Chat Studios will be releasing the Speed Racer anime on digital platforms on June 1st. And it'll be both the English dubbed and the Japanese version. After shutting down Funimation, Crunchyroll will be increasing the subscription prices for Mega Fan and Ultimate Fan tiers. Hasbro has confirmed that episodes will only be bi-weekly going forward. This means that Tell Your Tale Season 2 will last until November 2025. Everything in the new YouTube channel banner is reused except for the text saying there will be new episodes bi-weekly.
At least you know that schedule's back in effect and have a better idea of what to expect now.
Yeah. First poster for Fairly Odd Parents: A New Wish has been revealed. The series premieres on Nickelodeon on May 20th. Because hey, if the first couple reboots didn't work, let's try another one.
New kid from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I mean, they've tried this before. Like with that one that was like a live-action CG hybrid.
Last two, I believe, were still Timmy, so moving on to someone different, I guess, might help.
Maybe.
We'll see.
John DiMaggio, the voice of Jake in Adventure Time, revealed he didn't get the show but kept going thanks to Tom Kenny's advice. Tom Kenny said to me, "This is this generation's Yellow Submarine," and I was like, "Alright, let, let me let it go and follow that advice." Apparently, a Scooby-Doo live-action series produced by Greg Berlanti is in the works at Netflix. Giancarlo Esposito reveals he's been cast in the MCU. The role will not be one that fans have theorized in the past. He described his mystery MCU character as original and new. Ahmed Best points out that how the tech for Jar Jar Binks helped pave the way for many iconic CGI characters. You can't have Gollum without Jar Jar. You can't have the Na'vi without an Avatar without Jar Jar. You can't have Thanos or the Hulk without Jar Jar. I was single for the rest of this art form, and I'm proud of Jar Jar for that.
Mad respect, especially given. Also, kind of pay way for those mocap animation, mocap fully animated films.
Yep. A new Fast and Furious roller coaster named Hollywood Drift will arrive in 2026 in Universal Studios Hollywood. Described as a 360-degree spinning ride to create the sensation of drifting cars at high speed. Ryan Reynolds says one idea he had for Deadpool 3 was to make it almost like a Sundance film with a budget of under $10 million. It was sort of using the IP in a way that they previously hadn't used. The Young Sheldon sequel series is titled Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, premiering on Thursday nights this fall on CBS. Hugh Jackman says wearing the comic Wolverine suit felt so right. I was like, how did we never do this? It looked so right. Probably because, like, at the time, it's like comic book suits. Like, we want people to take this seriously. Is what I'm guessing. Wally's, Wally the emotional support alligator, who was used as a visual reference for Alligator Loki, has went missing. He was kidnapped and then a tracker released him into a swamp of over 20 other alligators with little to no hope of finding him. The alligator is domesticated and enjoys Cheetos as part of his meals. I mean, it's bad that that happened, but the Cheetos bit is kind of funny.
That would definitely help.
Yeah. Yeah, just wave around a bag of Cheetos. Surely he'll show up. The first teaser for the final season of Cobra Kai. We got the first teaser for the final season of Cobra Kai, releasing in 3 parts, with Part 1 on July 18th, Part 2 on November 28th, and Part 3 sometime in 2025. Airbnb's been going a bit crazy, creating real-life versions of the Up House and the X Mansion from X-Men 97. These are actually places people can actually stay at.
And yes, the danger room is included.
Got the first teaser for Batman Arkham Shadow. The VR game releases later this year. Yeah, I vaguely heard, I somewhat heard about this. It's like, oh yeah, new Batman Arkham game for VR. Like, why?
At least our old friend might have a bit of a field day.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth says he still can't forgive himself for Thor: Love and Thunder. I got caught up in the improv and the wackiness. I became a parody of myself. I didn't stick the landing. Now, Robert Downey Jr. Had this to say about Chris Hemsworth's MCU performance. Chris Hemsworth is, in my opinion, the most complex psyche out of all of us Avengers. He's got wit and gravitas, also such restraint, fire, and gentleness. X-Men 97 included a subtle dig to the original X-Men movies. What did you expect? Black leather? Wait, they think that was a subtle dig? uh, Jeff Bridges will return for Tron Ares. Chewbacca is coming to Fortnite, because of course he is. The Russo brothers don't think Iron Man could come back to the MCU, as I don't know what the road to that would be. We closed that book, so it would be up to them to figure out how to reopen it. The Russo brothers also say that they're now waiting for a script for Guy Ritchie's live-action Hercules remake for Disney. Okay, major releases in December 2024. Night Bitch on December 6th. Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim, December 13th. Kraven the Hunter, December 13th. Sonic 3, December 20th, as well as Mufasa the Lion King, and Nosferatu on December 25th. I think saw a thread like, which movie do you think will make more money, Sonic 3 or Mufasa? I'm betting on the Hedgehog. I mean, it's a movie where they're bringing Shadow in. I'm sure that'll get a lot of people in seats. And besides, like, who asked for a Lion King prequel? I'm also still surprised that Kraven the Hunter is still, like, gonna be a thing. But hey, that's just me.
Interestingly, the cast, some of the cast of live action Lion King movies returning for that, specifically Donald Glover and Beyonce.
Huh.
Blue Ivy Carter will be joining as Kiara.
Ah. NFL Total Access has been cancelled by the NFL Network after 21 years. The first proper episode of The Amazing Digital Circus has premiered. Still need to check it out, but I'm hoping it's good. Like, so far the reception on the thread for it looks good, so that's a good sign.
Against my producer Renegades, Scholar Shenanigans, Guidance Counselor's Office and Principal's Office. Preview for the second issue of Set Your Sail. One Piece on Ice to return in September.
Okay. Night Court has been renewed for season 3 by NBC with a 18-episode season.
Prayers answered with new Miss Bloom Valorant Skin Bundle. Grayson Warfare rolls out first time fix. Public test server for future changes.
Kamen Rider The Trilogy Elite Collection Blu-ray is up for pre-order. It includes the 3 Heisei-era Kamen Rider movies, Shin Kamen Rider Prologue, Kamen Rider ZO, and Kamen Rider J, as well as the 8-minute Kamen Rider World short.
Top 10. Verdict comments Long Beach. Ready GTD top 10. Seize the Braces, Pate Mile. Tokyo wins American Turf. Gunpoint wins Church and Sinks. Program training is that Naval Power. For the finish, Old Forester, Bubber, and Turf Classic.
Helldivers 2 has been delisted on Steam in countries where the PlayStation Network isn't available. This is after complaints after the terms of use have changed after release to basically require a PlayStation Network account. Before, they didn't note that it might be required, but they changed it so it is required. So previously, people in countries without PlayStation Network could still play the game on Steam, but now, since the network is required and some places don't have it, they can't play it anymore. So it's been delisted. People are getting refunds, and yeah, shame on Sony for pulling this stuff. Sony actually archived the previous terms of service where it's like, oh yeah, some games could require it to, oh yeah, these games definitely require it. So yeah, unfortunately, the game's being review bombed as a result. Not a good look.
Now I'm wondering how comparable this is to when Unity tried to force fees.
Yep.
Mystic Dance, 3 at the top 4 picks. For the finish, for the derby.
Got the official trailer for Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on the Nintendo Switch.
One wonders how well that will go over.
Yep. Yeah, apparently the remake for the first game is still stuck on the 3DS.
First time in 30 years, 1/3 of the remaining experimental high-speed Roger Williams cars moved under its own power.
the Fallout 4 Next Gen update has basically broke the entire modding scene. Yeah, like, same thing with the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. The the script, the mod script people are working on it, but there's no deadline as to when to expect the potential fix if there is one. Because from what I've read, they're still having issues getting mods working for the Skyrim Anniversary Edition.
Typical Bethesda.
Yeah, it's like, damn it, Bethesda, stop breaking what's not already broken. I mean, hell, the modding seemed helped fix the games.
But we are launching first fish, 7mm gauge range, also has NG7.
Take-Two is shutting down Intercept Games, responsible for Kerbal Space Program 2, and Roll7, responsible for Roller Drum and Ollie Ollie World.
Dear Pure's hover railroad, now called Granite Seat Scenic. New episode premiere. AMD E8. Vibrant Media acquires complex trains, astronomy.
Square Enix has removed Denuvo from Star Ocean's Second Story R.
C6 Fabricant Heritage Unit unveiled. Hotel Heritage Visitor Attraction. Additional Class 20s confirmed for Silver Valley Spring Diesel Festival. And it's like I'm on a Heritage Unit. Back on track. Winnipeg ended the 2816 tour, and the Paradox Central in need of funds for the scene locomotive. We don't want off the rails at the moment. Rectification work needed. Hopefully, it should be back later this year. There's two certificates pending overhaul. Planine Riverside Railway. Steam running day in May. So this month and next month. And our canals is going towards the Prince Family Ave. Ganu. So PSC Heavyweight Championship Francis. Gantz. You're out of my head. TikTok. Derek Forster, Vancouver Royals. Dwayne Eddy, Peter Gunn. Regina Derby 07. Zip Norman, Kendall McMahon. And Wally Delbeck Sr., Hall of Fame driver. Good. Thanks for that last week.
Yeah.
Seems to manage to maintain their type of music approach. Use rock music in the credits. And for anyone who's wondering, bionicle is actually a combination of biological and chemical.
Oh. Hmm.
might look at what they give us a color's piece, though I'll be looking towards up to the formats of the programs.
Yep.
Vision streams. Hopefully, it'll be too looking for I can get that new game.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure exactly what's going on. have the package start, but hopefully I'll get that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Also managed to start at a local local legend that hopefully a family will be attending at some point. And I'll see if I can look over ahead of time if might affect things here.
Right.
from a performance standpoint, things seem to have gotten a little better this time around.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll be a bit more consistent as time goes by.
Yep.
So, newspaper was the only time has been a little diversion a little bit. That will be relevant for the week. Until which, stay safe, stay well, get mixed,